I'm Ian Rush and you're watching the Redmen TV.
Hello and welcome to the Starting 11 prediction show. Liverpool head down to the Emirates on Monday evening to face off against Arsene Wenger's Arsenal side. Not a place that we've done particularly well over the last couple of years. Arsenal, obviously, I think on the opposite side now anyway. It's going to be really interesting to see how Liverpool do line up this week. So I'm going to get straight into what I think Liverpool will do against Arsenal. I don't think there's any question marks here at all. I think it's going to be Simon Mignolet in goal. Nathaniel Klein will be playing as the right back. Martin Skrtel, right centre back. Dejan Lovren, who's actually had a decent couple of games for Liverpool, changed a couple of doubters' minds on him, and Joe Gomez. I think there's a conversation to be had about whether Joe Gomez will be in the starting lineup with Alberto Moreno. But for me, I'm putting my money on Joe Gomez. I think the midfield two is going to be exactly the same. Jordan Henderson and James Milner, of course, if I can get them the right way around. Now, I'm going to go with exactly the same side as started against Bournemouth. But I'm going to switch Phil Coutinho to the left-hand side. If you will stick there. I'm going to put Adam Lallana into the centre where he started. I'm going to flip Jordan Ibe onto the right-hand side for now. Christian Benteke, of course, is going to be playing up top, I would say. I hope that's framed up nice for the lads on the camera. So, I think, obviously, against Bournemouth, Jordan Ibe and Phil Coutinho had started on the different flanks. I think, with Arsenal attacking very much down their left-hand side, it's either going to be Adam Lallana or Jordan Ibe on the right-hand side. I don't want to say who, but I think Phil Coutinho, for me, I want him a little bit more free to operate, and if we do have to counter-attack, and I imagine we will do for large portions of the game, then I want Phil Coutinho picking the ball up, and I want him using fresh legs, because he's not tracking back as much, to then be able to hit Benteke with passes. The only other conversation that I think it's worth talking about is this man, Firmino. So, there's a possibility. You've got to get him in there at some point. I know Paul convinced me last week that Firmino was going to start. I just think that Arsenal, a bit of a fear factor of the unknown. Roberto Firmino could be the answer, although I don't think he's going to start. But I would absolutely love it. And I would love it if Firmino starts. I would love it! Don't forget, of course, to subscribe to the YouTube channel, give the video a big thumbs up, and let me know your starting 11 in the comments section below. Cheers. Someone asked me on the comments below section before, do I think that the Gomez and Moreno thing will be a little bit of a battle all season long? Now, Joe Gomez has done enough to keep that spot at the moment, but there's no way he's a certain number one starter for me all season long. No. Moreno, at the end of the day, is the more experienced of the two. He does offer more going forwards, I think, than Joe Gomez, and at times we're going to need that. Defensively, I've always had questions about Moreno, but I think he'll get game time. I think there'll be a point in the season where we're going to need him to be our starting left back, and I can see that, and I hope that Gomez steps up and proves me wrong on this.